Good afternoon and welcome to our Covenant Healthcare sponsored pregame show on Bay County TV. Jeff Doan and Mike Wasdala along with you. And Coach, this is a rematch from a few weeks ago where Western comes out with a 46-42 very hard-fought victory, very good classic rivalry game.
Well, you know, anytime the Wolves and the Warriors get together, Jeff, it's going to be a lot of fun. And due to the schedule, we get to hang out on a Saturday afternoon. But, you know, these two teams, when they get together, they don't like each other. They respect each other. And I'm expecting to see another very close game this afternoon.
You know, having an opportunity to chat with both coaches, the resounding theme is how tough it is to play 3 times a week, not only in game prep, but trying to keep people healthy.
Well, and we've noticed that over the last week when we've been doing, we started out with a hockey game and a couple more basketball games and 2 more today. You know, that's what the coaches are saying. The kids are bumped up and bruised, haven't had a lot of time to get into basketball shape, so they need some time off. But unfortunately, due to the circumstances, they're not going to get it. So they're going to have to play with the bumps and the bruises. But, you know, it's good to be 16, 17 years old. You feel a little better in the morning than you do when you're 61 like us.
Well, you know, and when you talk to these coaches, they've even had to alter their practice schedule because they don't want to work the kids too hard in practice, knowing that they need fresh legs for the game. So there's a lot of uncharted things that the coaches have had to modify this year to make things work.
Yeah, it's been a challenging year for all the coaches in all the sports, Jeff. They just have to do things a little bit different than they're normally doing. Practice maybe in only an hour. If you got a game in 48 hours, you might just shoot and walk through some stuff, but you're not really going to go after each other. But, you know, everybody's got to deal with it. So, but I'm looking forward to a great basketball game. Yep.
Coaches are saying walkthrough is the new practice.
Yeah. It's got to be. You can't go 2 hours. You can't go at each other. You can't go hard because you come to school the next day, you have practice. You got to get ready for a game. So you really can't. That practice is walk through some film, some study, and then the kids go home and get some rest and get ready for another game. It's tough.
Central Western, say no more. That will make it all fun. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the girls' varsity game between Central and Western forthcoming as we conclude our pregame show by Covenant Healthcare on BCTV.
When you want to show someone you care, you go above and beyond. It's the little things that make someone feel extra special. The extra time, the extra effort, the extra attention to detail. It can have an extraordinary effect on people. So when you care this much about your family, from the youngest to the oldest, you send them to the place that specializes in extraordinary care, Covenant Healthcare. We make families feel extra safe with a leading team of experts in the Great Lakes Bay region. We take the extra steps to deliver the most advanced technologies and training. We go the extra mile as you journey from diagnosis to recovery. We give families extra hope. Why do more people trust their families to Covenant Healthcare? Because we've proven ourselves over time, across generations, and treat your family like you do, with extraordinary care. So you can continue to do so for generations to come.
Well, good afternoon and welcome back. Jeff Doan and Mike Wasdala along with you, and here we go, brother.
No rest for the wicked, Jeff. From Pink County to the Columbus Avenue Central Gym. Big rivalry game between the Warriors and the Wolves.
Nice save that time as Lukowski had that ball sailing off to the side. Wide open for the first 3 look of the game is number 11, Weitzel. And finally,
Lukowski with a little side J right there too, also for the Warriors, just a little bit short. Jeff. And, you know, it's not like these high school kids are used to playing on Saturday. So this is something new. And I go back to my college day. We played a lot of Saturday afternoons. It was different, a little bit weird.
Nice little trail play. That was just really nice controlled fast break.
Yeah, Rozak with the little shot off the glass for the Warriors. And then the Warriors, Jeff, come out in your favorite press, the 1-2-1-1 diamond, made famous by?
Oh, Al McGuire, Marquette back in the day. You just gotta love that one.
They were loaded, weren't they, back then?
And they had some great athletes trying to slide that ball around. Nice shot just past the free throw line, and that was Rozak. Couldn't get it to drop. Central with a big rebound. And that was from Roberts.
Western's going to come out in the 2-3 matchup zone, Jeff. Good hands. And another tip by the Warriors.
As Lukowski comes down on a break. Nice skip pass. And a perfect shot that time by number 2, Plambeck.
Yeah, nice look by number 11, Weitzel, Jeff, to get the ball all the way across the court for the open shot by Plambeck.
When you get that skip pass, you normally could beat the defense with the speed of the ball. Shot goes up and just a little bit long that time by Addie Richards. And an unforced turnover gives the ball back to the Bay City Central Lady Wolves. They got those beautiful white jerseys today. And another unforced turnover as they tried to force that ball to the middle. Mike, really wasn't much there.
Yeah, they're Weston's doing a nice job with that 2-3 matchup zone. Hands are high, getting a lot of deflections, Jeff, and doing a good job getting the ball, moving the ball against that zone defense of Central.
The shot is off as it was put up by Weitzel.
Roberts fell down, so the ball went off her.
Bay City Central, number 23, Jenna Chesla, and number 54, Alexis Smith.
So Alexis Smith and Chesla come into the game for Bay City Central. You know, you get a little winded from that first couple of minutes of a rivalry, so you come out and you take a minute to catch your breath, and you're ready to go.
Yeah, and Coach Thunberg's got a short bench. He only has 8 kids on his bench, and Western only has, they've got 10, it looks like, Jeff, for their squad. So.
Number 11, Grace Weitzel of Western. Her first, team first.
As we've got the first foul of the game, nearly 3 minutes in. I like the way the officials are early on. Going to let them play ball. We got Bruce Moore, Marty Kravitz, and Miss Jarlock tonight for our 3. There's a great look underneath and a perfect finish for Addie Richard.
Yeah, nice job by Bayer to get the ball in down on the block, Jeff, for the Wolves, to get them off the schneid to get that first basket of the game tonight. Excuse me, this afternoon, I should say.
Boy, look at the little weave they've got going here. As they try and go underneath, beautiful job by Chesla with the nice hands to knock that ball out of bounds.
4:48 to go here in the first quarter, Jeff.
You know when Alexis Smith is in the game, though, she alters shots in the post.
Oh, there's a foul. Nice out-of-bounds play right there by the Lady Warriors. At the line, number 12 for Western is Sarah Plambeck. She'll shoot a couple, Jeff. Got the golden tones of Mike Vincent again. Should be able to hear him nice and clear.
Well, they got a brand new sound system here a year ago, and it is, oh, look at the star power to the right down here. Is that John Folsom along with?
It does look like Mr. Folsom and Mrs. Cox.
Yep.
And Andy Kowalczyk. You're right.
It's high powered.
Big.
We didn't get an invite to that party.
Never will either.
As now they're starting to tighten things up just a little bit here.
Foul call by number 12, Sarah Plambeck of Western.
Plambeck gets the foul.
Team second.
Her first, team second, Jeff, for the Warriors. Warriors switch it up. They want a little 2-2-1 three-quarter court trap right there.
As look at the spare change that came right straight down. Another shot goes up from Chesla. Alexis Smith is there to pick up the loose change and says that one's easy. Both of these teams, Mike, have struggled in stretches trying to put the ball in the hole. Lukowski with a nice pass over on the wing. And good hands defensively by Bayer. Central with an opportunity to tie or take the lead. Boy, a little aggressive reaching in.
They're going to call that every time, Jeff. That's fouls on number 12. That's her second. Ooh, that's a big foul here in the first quarter.
There's a nice three attempt that time by Bayer. One and done as Lukowski gets it.
Nice bounce
nice
pass.
Extra pass. Used the glass. And the strength to pull that thing down in traffic was Alexis Smith. There's the extra pass again. And Bayer with the basket. And Western's going to need a timeout. We'll take a break as well and be back in a moment on Bay County TV.
Essexville Hampton Public Schools. Students create community relationships, working with our staff, other students, local businesses, or service organizations. Your child will develop lasting connections. Our students learn the value of service and charity through personal experiences, whether the Holiday Angel Tree, Project Duke, fundraising, or SLS. Your child has the opportunity to strengthen their own community. Essexville Hampton Public Schools. Building relationships today for every tomorrow.
Back here on Bay County TV. Looking over at Western right now, he was not happy with the extra pass for a couple of easy baskets, and we'll see what he does to try and fix that, Brian Merritt.
Jeff, that was a good timeout for the Western Warriors. They needed to regroup. They were on a little run, but Central fought their way back, and nothing wrong with the shot selection by the Warriors. They're just not going down. And the Warriors, they look like they're going to be getting themselves in just a Scotia foul trouble here early in the game.
Here comes the pressure.
Looks like we're going to go a little 1-2-2 right now, Jeff.
Being able to get that across the timeline. Look at Lukowski coming back, though, showing the speed. And she wants to hustle down the floor. That ball tipped away, and it'll go back over to Western. I think they wanted the pass to go to the right, but the aircraft carrier was back in the neighborhood. And I say that in a very complimentary way.
That is a compliment for Alexis Smith. She takes up a lot of space. She's a big girl, and I'll tell you what, she's got a wingspan on her, too.
And if she can't get the rebound, she'll tip it a couple of times to herself.
Yep.
So she's got great hands as well.
Woo.
Little shuffle there.
I thought so, but that's why I'm up here and not down there, my friend.
Nice look that time. The shot missed by Rozak. Central not allowing second shot opportunities for Western offensively here in the first 6 minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah, good point, Jeff. One and done a lot for the Warriors here in the first quarter. We got us a 6-6 tie with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first.
So Van Wormer comes in for Bay City Central as Todd Thunberg continues, as Brian Merritt does, to continue to just put fresh bodies in there early to keep things going, fight for the loose ball. Who gets it? Nice pass on the backside. Little chunk of it, though, as Lukowski comes down with a rebound. Western's going to reset Lukowski and floor general here.
Good smart play on that fast break right there, Jeff. Didn't have much set up the offense.
Boy, and they're trying to make the extra pass to keep Central's defense moving, but Central's defense has been equal to the task.
Central's doing a nice job. We're kind of stuck at 6-6 here with 2:05 to go here in the first quarter.
Points at a premium, Coach.
Yeah, they are. Kind of like the first game. It wasn't a lot of points put up on the board. If I remember, 46-42.
Correct.
For a big Western win out in Western's gym out in Auburn.
Addie Richard with a nice job of deflecting the ball away. Western goes back on the offensive set. Lukowski down to Swartz, the freshman, getting a little PT on the varsity. Shot goes up. I love the way you come back down to attack the defensive glass. And that was Jenna Morse. We're going to have a tie-up. And you know why we knew that was a tie-up, right, Coach? Hand was open.
Yeah.
Hand is closed, we got a foul. The hand's open, we know we got a tie-up.
I do remember that, my friend, so I've been listening to you.
You know, I learned a lot from you,
101.
but you've picked up a few things as well from me. Kiss off the glass, and Alexis Smith just always seems to be in the right spot.
Yeah, she's just got a knack for the ball, Jeff, and she's going to go to the line, shoot, too.
Her second, team fifth. Smith at the line for 2.
We'll see how they shoot free throws right now, because fifth team foul, they might have the ability to sit at the line for a while. And last game, they may have lost the game in the first half, only shooting 5 of 15 in the first half from the line.
Man, you know how
you give away a lot of points.
You know the percentage we're always looking for. We need 7 out of 10, and that's a nice stroke, nice looking stroke. I always like it when the post players and the big fellas and ladies are good free throw shooters.
That's only through effort.
Lots of
Effort and
practice.
repetition.
Lots
There's a
of
nice looking
practice.
three. Tried to use the glass. Unable to finish on it was Rozak. As the Western offense has just gone into a little drought here.
Yeah.
I would say maybe 3.5 minutes without a point. Lukowski gets to the spot, and let's see who they're going to have that foul on. I think they're going to call it on Central. And the reason Roberts got that foul is Lukowski beat her to the spot to get that steal.
I didn't see what happened right there, Jeff. All I heard was the whistle, so I'm going to take your word for it. It looked like a good steal to me, but the bar was in the way just a little bit up here in the hyper gym of Bay City Central.
We either got to be 5'9" or 6'2" to see over or under.
And neither one of us are that.
Yes, we're tweeners. Western doing a nice job. There's the backside look for a perfect 3-ball, and unable to finish that time with Swartz, but the long rebound comes back down to her. Moving the ball around. Western might normally like to penetrate and try and kiss off the glass, but Alexis Smith has changed that in a big way.
It's anytime you got a player like that in the middle, Jeff, it's we talked about it in the Pincon and Harrison game the other night. It's nice to have, if you do get beat, you have that big person behind you to help defend the basket.
Yeah, and as you talk about that game last night, Zach Johnson had a lot of non-statistical excellence in that game.
Yep.
As the shot goes up, and the friendly roll of the home iron. Van Warmer gets it going. Long lost 3 at the end of our first quarter of play. Bay City Central 10 and Western 6. Back in a moment for the second quarter on Bay County TV.
So your car is getting towed and you're not sure where to take it? Try Village Towing and Auto Repair. Our expert mechanics are here to help assist you with all your repair needs. We have over 30 years of experience with motor vehicles, so you know you're getting the best work that you can find. Stop by the shop at 2377 South Huron Road in Cuckolin, or give us a call at 989-684-9607.
Back here on Bay County TV, and you may have remembered his voice from the first go-around. You were unable to go, so Mike Vincent assisted me, but he just does a fabulous job here at Bay City Central.
He really does a nice job, and you know, I always say this, but I always know when school is starting or school has started because I hear him on the PA system from my house during football games.
Look forward to seeing this first possession of the second quarter. Not how Coach Merritt drew it up, as Alexis Smith got a hand in there, knocked the ball away, and Central back on the offense.
The Warriors a little forcing it a little bit right now, Jeff, and they got some good looks early in the first quarter, jumped out to that 6-0, 6-2 lead, but right now they're kind of forcing a little bit, got to move the ball around a little bit, get that good open shot.
I think Lukowski needs to look for her shot.
Yeah, she's a player and she can fill it. She's got a good-looking J.
There was another pretty good look on the baseline, 12, 14 feet, and unable to drop it again as Central with possession and a 10-6 lead here early in the second quarter.
Central doing a nice job, being patient on offense, working it down low, getting it to Alexis Smith, and that's good ball movement right there, and Alexis getting big, making herself a big target to get her to the rock.
The only way you can stop her in the post is beating her to the spot, and that is not an easy task with her.
And you got to bump her, make it tough for her to get where she wants to go. A little bit long on that one. Now, if you're going to front her, you better have backside help. If you're going to play behind her, then you're going to have to double team either from the point or from the wing, or you're going to have to bring a double team across from the other low post. So
I like bringing the low post across because that 3 out of 4 at the free throw line. Because if you bring them from different spots, then you keep them guessing where that double team's coming from. But they might need to do some help on her and maybe do a inside, outside, high, low, anything just to kind of throw that rhythm off. Lukowski thought about pulling the trigger. Instead, she pushes it back. Schwartz puts up a shot a little bit too short. And big offensive rebound for Western. Forcing that inside. As that is just a tough thing to do, is force that ball in against the Central defense. They keep those arms up high. And
keep them up above their waist. As we always say, put your thumbs in the ears when you're playing defense.
There's a good look for the Western offense. And it's one and done as the rebound comes down to Tremble. Next foul for Western will put Central in the bonus the rest of the half.
Good high-low
Smith
right
with
there.
the extra pass. Defense started to rotate. She recognized it quick, made a great pass on the baseline.
Nice high-low right there, Jeff. And Smith comes across there really, really strong. Nobody bumped her. She got that ball, good pass, and she looked low. Nice high-low play right there for the Wolves.
Tremble with the first of 2 free throws. Look at the trajectory on that, Coach. That is textbook.
She brought rain with that thing.
Well, you can already tell compared to the first game that's the first difference that I see from the first game is that they're much more efficient at the free throw line today. And, of course, as soon as I say that, they miss an opportunity. Oh, well.
When you see her at school on Monday, you can tell her you jinxed her.
Yep. She'll say that was the first of 3 times you jinxed me during the game. 5:50 and counting left in the first half, 12-6. There's another good look for Western. They just cannot seem to find it.
No.
But Hummerich could have followed that shot and walked right into her rebound, but she thought when it left her fingers it was going down.
Just like the patience on offense and the ways Central's just moving the ball. Real crisp, really good passes, Jeff. That's a 9-point lead.
Jenna Morse made that basket, and I think Dad off to our left might just have been a tad bit excited at that beautiful jump shot. It's great. And again, with that good look, and sometimes you got to understand that Alexis is down there, but it doesn't mean you can't attack her.
No, absolutely not. You got to go at her, Jeff. The traveling call against the Warriors. You got a timeout on the floor.
We'll take a break and be back in a moment. It's 15-6 Central over Western on Bay County TV.
AAA Transport and Limousine is the Great Lakes Bay region's most reliable and requested transportation service. For over a decade, we have been helping our clients to get to their destination on time, in style, and comfort. AAA's services include non-emergency medical transport, wheelchair accessible, school transportation, and shuttle services. We strive to provide exceptional customer service and tailor our fleet to meet your individual needs. Rest assured that you are in safe hands when you ride with AAA Transport and Limousine. To set up your next appointment, give us a call at 989-893-8294.
Back on Bay County TV, looking over to the real high rent district. We didn't get an invitation to that party. Mr. Folsom, Mrs. Cox, and Mr. Kowalczyk. There's a lot of firepower there.
That conversation is way out of our league. I can guarantee you that. They're using words we haven't even heard of.
Three great individuals. Yes. I get to see Andy Kowalczyk every day at Central, and just a quality individual, great educator. As ball goes out of bounds again, Central with another opportunity. And see, right on cue, Jen Thunberg comes down.
Into that conversation.
It's going to be athletic director and assistant principal. Jen Thunberg, as she comes down, she's chatting with some kids down there right now. Maybe there was a little bit of early verbiage going on, and we certainly don't want any of that. And they're going to be all over that today, because the first game between these two teams on both boys and girls was a little heated. There's Alexis Smith. Just seems to get to the right spot, Mike, and she knows how to use that glass.
You know what? In her maturity as a 3-year varsity starter, Jeff, as a freshman, she would have brought that down below her waist to go back up with it. She bit the basketball, as I like to say, and didn't bring it down, went right back up and got the basket and gets rewarded with the three-point play. Her free throw shooting is excellent today.
She is unofficially 4 for 5 at the free throw line. Well, as Western has gone like 7 minutes without a point, and they are starving.
6. Wolves over the Warriors, big lead.
And they just can't buy one down there. They had a great look again, 2 pieces of iron, and that ball just rimmed out. So if you're Brian Merritt, you can't fault the shot selection. They're just not going down. And he said that was one of the problems with his girls. They go through stretches where they're just not making it happen. Fight for that loose change. And the ball is going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go off the heel of number 24, Madison Breyer.
Yeah, and you know, Jeff, we've talked about it this week quite a bit. You know, you're going to go through those stretches. It's just not going to go down for some reason. You're getting good looks, but you know what? You got to fight through it and get yourself back in it. But main thing is you got to do is keep that confidence, keep shooting the basketball.
As they move it around, thought Lukowski was going to let it fly.
Nice backdoor cut.
There's the backdoor cut.
Good backdoor cut.
A little bit too strong and down on the floor. Little contact they deemed incidental. At the other end, a little bit off balance that time as Beyer tried to put the shot up. Underneath, Lukowski's going to dribble, penetrate, spin move, sends it out for a wide open 3 ball off the mark once again from Rozak. But they get the offensive rebound. There you go. Let that fly. There's the end of the drought. No, just off the heel.
3 good looks right there, Jeff, just not going down. And we've been there. You know, I've been there where you couldn't throw it into Saginaw River if you were standing on Vets Bridge.
As Bay City Central has controlled the offensive scoring, and again, when you get that ball to her down there, it's as close to automatic as you can get.
A nice pass, really good using the glass, Jeff. She has gotten some nice baskets today, and she's at the free throw line.
And just a little bit rushed on that shot. Again, another point-blank shot. Boy, you got to find a way to make those shots go down. But I think, again, you hurry that shot because you know who's down in the post area, and now Central's going to be shooting free throws the rest of this half. And the next team foul will be double secret probation.
Oh, Dean Vernon Wormer, Faber College.
This Bayer's going to have the 1-and-1. Nope, they're going to say it was a shooting foul. A little strong on the first offering off the heel.
2:22 to go, Jeff. 20-6. Bay City Central up over the Bay City Western Warriors here in game number 1 of a doubleheader. Little afternoon delight here for Bay County
Rockets
TV.
In flight, indeed. The Starland Vocal Band at its best.
Only you would have remembered that.
Yeah, they're one-hit wonder. As Western better reset the show there. They got a little bit tight on their spacing, and We're going to have a reach-in foul, and that's probably going to go against Alexis Smith.
Number 11, Jenna
Jenna reached in.
Her second.
And I like Weitzel flashing to the open area at the high post, Jeff, and then was really going to take it right at Alexis Smith and challenge her, but got the foul, 13 foul for the Bay City Central Lady Wolves. There you go.
That's a beautiful square up. Slocum tickling the twine on the trifecta. Boy, that's been about 9+ minutes since they've scored a point. That one was a huge basket. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will go back over to Bay City Central with $1:43 left in the half.
That was a big hoop right there, Jeff. It was a three-pointer, 20-9 here with 1:43 to go in the first half of the basketball game.
And again, we're going to watch as that offense is almost certainly going to go through Alexis Smith. Boy, she is sealed up nice. Look at that, even the friendly home rims.
She's tough.
You've got to try and find a way to push her another 2-3 feet out because she gets within 4 or 5 feet of the basket, and she knows that angles of the glass really well. Look at them raining triples from the sky.
Hey, gets them within 10, Jeff, with $1:09 to go.
Humrickhouse doubles the point total on 2 threes in just 30 seconds, and now at the other end with the breakaway layup and a kiss off the expensive glass. It's just that quick. It's an 8-2 run for Western to kind of inch them way back in the final minute here. And another steal. Todd Thunberg may have to waste a timeout here. He's going to save him. He's going to tell his girls, slow things down here. Let's maybe get one last great shot. She may have an opportunity for her third layup, and she's going to be fouled and go to the line.
We said it was 20-6 about 35, 40 seconds ago. It's 22-16. Those 3 back-to-back 2 3-pointers. I'll tell you what, Jeff, that makes you feel good. Get yourself back in the game. And they did a little bit on the defensive end, getting some turnovers, some easy baskets.
Yep. Weitzel with the good hands on a couple of those, and now she's going to go to the line again. Defensively, she's had a stellar last minute of play here. And look at that. Ball goes in the hole a little bit, you start feeling it.
That thing before looked like a Dixie cup, but now it looks like a hula hoop.
Shoop, hula hoop. Second free throw attempt from Weitzel forthcoming. That thing just rolls off, but 5-point lead for Central with 28 ticks left in the half. I would imagine they're going to set up for a last shot opportunity, and it may go to number 54. As they're going to back that thing out, Jenna Morris sends it on the wing to Byer. Byer tries to go up. She can't get it to drop.
Good
Lovely
left hand.
put back with a backside rebound, Patty Richards.
Good left hand.
And that will end our first half of play. Bay City Central 24, Western 17. Back in a moment to recap the first half, set the stage for the second half, right here on Bay County TV.
Inside, outside, or even in your home, there are lots of ways to enjoy amazing food from Bay City Bills. Our dining room is ready for you, and so is our new outdoor seating, both meeting current state guidelines. And we are ready for you with takeout too. Stop in to Bay City Bills at 1215 Michigan Avenue, or find us on Facebook or at www.baycitybills.com to see our full menu.
Back at the half, Jeff Doan and Mike Wisdala. This was a half where it started up. Both teams stayed on 6-6 for a long time. Then Central went on that huge run to go up 20-6. But give Western credit, that last minute and a half of the first half to get back into this game.
As we said during the broadcast, Jeff, you just got to keep shooting. They're going to start going in the hole, and that's what happened. They made a couple 3-pointers down there, got themselves back in it. Some good defense down there, got a couple easy layups, and before you know it, it's 22-16, and Western's feeling good about themselves, and they're down 24-17 at the half.
You talk about that ball not going in the hole, but to me, Coach can only be frustrated when when it's poor shot selection, and they did not have poor shot selection.
No, I thought there was really good shot selection by the Lady Warriors. They were getting good shots. That they're getting to the free throw line and getting that 15-foot jump shot right there. No problem with the shot. And you know, I've said it 1,000 times. It'll start going in. You just got to keep shooting the thing. And good shooters, we don't care. We're going to keep shooting it whether it's going in or not. But eventually, it's going to go in. You'll feel better about yourself, and it's going to help your squad.
Well, that's a mindset you've got to have as a shooter. The next one is going down.
Yep.
Alexis Smith with 13 points to lead all scorers. What she does before she gets the basketball leads to her success.
Yeah, she cuts across the lane really hard, Jeff, and then when she doesn't get it high, she goes down to the block, she sits down low, gets a nice post position, and if you don't chest her across the lane or stop her from trying to get down there, and she gets the ball on the block, it's all over but crying.
Well, she's got that nice body where she can utilize her dupa a little bit to get space. But, boy, the way she uses the glass is really a sign that she's worked hard in her maturity as a player.
She's got a nice soft touch, Jeff. And one thing I noticed that she's really good, she's shooting about 80% today from the free throw line. She's got a nice stroke at the free throw line, so it's good to have her getting banged down there and then beat up and then going to the free throw line and making her free throws.
I see this game just like the first game, going down to the last minute of the fourth quarter. We wouldn't want it any other way.
No, it's going to be one of those games. And, you know, take your hat off to Western. They thought they could have just folded the tent. They didn't. They got themselves back into this. And the Bay City Central Lady Wolves, they did a fantastic job in the first half, and they still got the lead, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Back for all the second half action in just a minute right here on Bay County TV.
We see this every day. As the region's leader, Covenant has the best emergency and trauma team for adults and children. Because on an ordinary day, you just may need the extraordinary.
Back and ready to go with the start of the second half. It's going to be very interesting, Mike, the first couple of minutes of this third quarter to see what halftime adjustments were made by both coaches.
Well, you know, when you think about it, Jeff, you had a lot of adjustments if you were the Western Warriors, but those adjustments maybe have dwindled a little bit because they played so well down the stretch of the first half. So, and Coach Thunberg, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know where I'm going.
Yes, indeed. You're going to ride that train, the Smith train. As they head down the other end of the floor, trying to make it happen. And Coach Thunberg's not happy. There was a little bump at the other end, and now they've got the ball goes out of bounds, and Coach Merritts has thought there was a little bit of contact.
Are coaches ever happy?
Yeah. Only after the game when they win.
That's right.
Let's see what we do from 15. What's important is even after she misses that shot, she knows exactly where that's going, and she doesn't stare at it. She's going for the board.
You know, that's not a bad shot for Alexis right there, Jeff. About 10, 12 feet out. That's right in her range. I don't think any farther out would be considered a good shot for her, but if she can make those 10, 12 footers, that kind of opens up things for her also.
When she starts dropping 10 or 12 footers, she becomes even scarier, though, because now you've got to respect that. The shot goes up and is off the mark to start the second half for Weitzel. And a controlled break for Central. Not much there. They'll reset the show. As they go down.
That's a tough shot.
How about that?
Byers with a tough shot.
Got a little teardrop floater from about 6, and gets the cotton and then the chance to make the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Western comes out, starts the second half, man-to-man defense, Jeff. Alexis Smith working really hard, getting those rebounds.
Byers says, how about a 4-point play?
We'll take it. What a 4-0 run right here for the Central Wolves to start the second half, Jeff.
Not what Western was hoping for.
Good
There's the
backdoor.
Lukowski cut. She goes to the hole. Great baseline cut and great recognition to get her the ball in the right position.
You know what? That's what they're taught. That's what they're coached. You get that high post, you cut back door. And we saw a lot of that the other night over in Pinconning with the Spartans doing a nice job cutting to the back door, and the Harrison Hornets did a nice job. So basic, fundamental basketball, Jeff.
I think Megan Lukowski is the key for this Western team in the second half. If she can give them an offensive spark. And a little bit of a bump that time by Bree Myers.
Foul call number 14, Bree Myers of the Warriors.
If you're going to go man-to-man on this press, Jeff, you just got to stay solid, get your butt down, get in good stance, and put some pressure on the
move those feet.
Yep.
As they bring that ball back up and give that to Jenna Morse.
There's another backdoor.
Trying to send that ball down the floor. Knocked away and tipped away, and the ball is going to be saved. Extra pass off the feet of number 23, Bree Rozak. Oh, that will drive a coach nuts. You got 3-on-1. You need to finish with the layup. We got a bench warning on Central. I love the use of the bench warning, too, because it's not a technical foul, but you get your message across that you need to settle it down. With this loose ball scrum, there's really not a lot you can do. I mean, what do you argue when both people are going for the ball and they collide? Nobody's gained an advantage, and so you just got to play on. Look at
through the wickets.
6 straight points in the second half for Bayer.
30-19, Jeff. 5:35 to go here in the third quarter.
Oh, Lukowski just turned down that shot. And again, great verticality defense. Alexis Smith knew exactly what she's doing, but I don't know, what might be up with Lukowski, because she had an open look for a second at the top, and she passed on it.
Well, and I like the way Weston's going at Smith, Jeff. You know what? They're going at her. They're going to make her work for it. And just like the way that's happening for the Warriors.
Look at that. You want to see if I can bring that ball down the floor, too. Now she's going to reset the offense as they get that ball back into Jenna Morse. Jenna uses that body well, floats to the hole. Triple piece of iron, can't get it, but the rebound by Michaela Roberts.
Good hustle by number 12, climb back for the Warriors. Staff ball out of bounds, back over to Bay City Central, 4:57, 30-19, the Wolves over the Warriors.
Central with another one of those runs to start the third quarter. Has got to get that thing in. And fight for the loose ball. That's going to be a foul. That's what they call displacement. Lukowski clearly didn't look like she was going for the ball.
Number 32.
That fouls.
This is where they're going to have to clamp down a little bit. Things are starting to get a little physical and a little crosstown rivalry right now.
That's Lukowski's second personal team foul, number 3 for the Warriors here in the third quarter.
Morse sends that thing down. That's too deep to give her the ball. She got great position before she received the ball, and that's close to automatic down there. 13-point lead right now for Central. As Lukowski lets one fly just off the mark. Fight for the loose ball, and it's going to be last touched by Western. So Central's going to go with a little full court man pressure now.
Just got to make sure.
Jenna Morse loved the speed at which she's trying to break that press. Does it all by herself. Gets over at about the 7 or 8 count, and they set the offense up. Three ball just missed.
Good look, though. Good look by number 23 for Bay City Central, Jeff. That was Chesla for Bay City Central. Nice look. 4:02, Jeff, to go. 32-19. Wolves with a big lead here in the third quarter. And a nice out-of-bounds play. Number 12. Richard just did a nice job cutting to the basket.
Addie Richard's going to go to the line, but the reason Addie Richard had space, the defense seems to be so conscious of where Alexis Smith is, they kind of let Addie Richard just kind of slip into a spot. Her first free throw attempt is a little bit strong.
Back in for the Warriors, number 3, Erica Slocum.
Slocum in for Western, leaving is number 11. That's Weitzel. She's had a nice game tonight for Bay City Western. Second one up, nothing but the bottom of the net.
It's 33-19, a 14-point Central lead. Western has got to find a way to put that ball into the bottom of the hole and get some instant offense. As Lukowski tries to flip that ball in. Great look to the backside.
There you go.
Perfect look. Tickles the twine. Erica Slocum with that trifecta.
This is how it started at the end of the first half, Jeff. Big three. Get off the schneid a little bit. Then they're going to call a foul on number 3. Slocum for Western with the push. A foul. Team foul number 5, Jeff, with 3:27 to go in the third quarter.
Easy. Did you hear Bruce Moore down there using your favorite phrase there, Coach? They were battling for position. He used the old coachism. Lukowski going strong to the hole. That's going to be an offensive foul. The right call. I think probably the toughest thing in basketball, Mike, is to stand there knowing you're going to get run over and do that for the team.
It is a very difficult thing to do, Jeff, but, there's a lot of people, that's an art to do that, and if you do it right, you jump right back up and get up and play some more.
Jenna Morse with the skip pass, and that is tipped away off the foot. If it goes off the foot, it's all right. If it's kicked, then it's going to be a stoppage of play.
I think Lukowski just picked up her third personal foul for the Bay City Western Warriors, so she's going to take a seat with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And they're going to call a foul off against Bay City Central, number 23 on the push. Jenna Chesla.
Of Central. Her second, team third.
And I think they're starting to tighten up the game a little bit, too. They can sense that there's a little contact, and they want that to be fixed. And, again, the freshman Schwartz just anticipated that somebody was going to be at a spot, and they kind of settled into an area instead of rolling to the hole, and that gave another unforced turnover. Ball back over to Bay City Central. Coast to coast. And we're going to have 2 shots at the line. Oh, yeah. Nice little skin off the elbow even when you hit the floor like that.
Yeah, Jenna took that to the rack with a little bit of authority right there. But you know what? When you're going like that, chin on the rim, expect to be fouled. She gets rewarded with 2 free throws.
Just a little off on the first. I like the routine at the line, though. That's what you need for success, that heavy repetition of the same thing over and over.
Yep.
See if she can make the adjustment on this one. A little bit strong, but nobody from Western boxes her out, and she goes to get the rebound. Kiss off the glass for the Deuce.
A nice foul on that shot right there, Jeff, and nice soft touch to get that basket. 35-22 with 2.5 to go.
Western just searching for somebody that wants to light it up offensively as they're down 13 with 2:20 left in the third. Slocum trying to dribble penetrate. That ball rejected by Alexis Smith. Out of bounds. It's going to go back over to Bay City Central.
Alexis having a nice game, Jeff, doing those little things after somebody gets beat with that big wingspan, blocking a lot of shots and making it difficult for the Warriors.
Byers fouled on the play, and we're in the bonus the rest of the second half.
We're going to be in double secret probation, I think, here before the end of the third quarter, possibly.
Team 8. Bayer goes to the line for the 1-and-1.
They'll shoot the 1-and-1 with 2:04 left in the third. First to two, good. Nice little shot.
Central's doing a nice job at the free throw line this afternoon, Jeff. They're making their free throws when they get there, hitting the front ends of 1-and-1s. Jinxed her too. I guess it's not only you, it's me too.
Well, see, it's both of us, so I don't feel quite so bad now. Trying to make things happen. Rozak sends it back up top. As Humrick House is looking to, she vacated an area, and what a great save as Rozak couldn't haul it in, and it goes over to Central, but just a little out of sync offensively on that last set for Western. And we're going to have a timeout Central. When I heard that whistle, I went, oh boy, it's off ball. What's going on? We'll take a break. Central up by 14. Back in a moment on Bay County TV.
Students at Essexville Hampton Public Schools pursue their passions with a wide variety of programs, sports, fine arts, and clubs. We are a small community school with big school opportunities. Garber offers over 40 extracurricular activities that exceed 80% student participation. Students can enjoy our modern facilities, courtesy of a supportive community. We celebrate Duke pride with our Hall of Fame and annual homecoming parade. Once a Duke, always a Duke. Essexville Hampton Public Schools. Become a Duke for life.
Back here on Bay County TV, Jeff Doan and Mike Wisdala along with you. I've been remiss in not welcoming Dylan Somber with us. He's here for the double dip today. He says, man, when I get a chance to work with these two guys, count me in.
I'm shocked he said yes after Nick talked to him to come and take Nick's place today.
Nick must not have said much about us to make him still want to be here.
He must have built us up pretty good. And so Dylan said, yeah, I'll work with those two idiots.
Well, Dylan, appreciate you stepping up and making it happen. Alexis Smith underneath, great verticality defensively. Look at her even crawling on the floor for the ball. You got to love that. Oh, boy, just get her the ball now. The spot she's in, Otto and Maddox. She going to get fouled and go to the line for two. When she got caught behind and there was a steal, you knew that ball was going right back down into the post.
Yeah, she good job getting the ball down there to her, Jeff. So she's going to go shoot 2 free throws. Team foul number 9 against Bay City Western. Ooh.
How about the roll, a friendly roll of the rim. Unofficially, that's 5 out of 6 for her. Comes up just a little short on her second offering. He'll still take 5 out of 7.
Oh, I'll take 5 out of 7 any day of the week.
As they go underneath, nice extra pass. Swartz pulls up from 18, and she's fouled on the play. And that'll send the freshman Schwartz to the free throw line.
Number 3, Erica Slocum of Western.
Fouls,
I got all balls. Look, there's Spalding on my hand.
I just got it with my fingernail, she said, number 11, Jenna Morris.
Number 11, Grace Weissel, called on the foul. That is her 4th personal foul. Tremble back into the Wolves.
Again, and this is an important last 1:04 of the third quarter for both teams as the second free throw is missed.
And another correction. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that was called on number 11, Jenna Morris of Central.
As the shot is missed, another opportunity. And Rozak is going to pick up, Myers is going to pick up the foul for Western as they just didn't get in great rebounding position.
57.7 seconds to go in the third quarter and 10 team fouls for the
Western
Warriors, Jeff. So they'll be shooting 2 the rest of the way.
How about Tremble with that nice high trajectory arcing shot? Real soft, goes through the cotton.
Yep, Central will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Another substitution for Bay City Western. Trying to find the right combination in the game, number 20. That's Whitbroat for the Warriors.
Bringing down Rain just a little bit strong. But again, the long rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll go back over to Bay City Central. Central's dominance on the glass. Second shot opportunities have been a huge difference in this game.
Lots of opportunity, and Smith gets out of the ball game. Going to take a little break. Central shot the ball very well tonight too, Jeff. From the free throw line and from outside the arc also.
Trying to go after the steal. Looking to go coast to coast. Not going to make it easy for Byers, as she'll have to go to the free throw line and earn it the hard way. But great hustle for Western to get back to force her at the line to make those two.
Good hustle. Good foul on Schwartz. Her second team foul, 10 for the freshman. But you know what? It was a good foul. Wasn't nothing erroneous about that foul, Jeff. And another made free throw by number 24, Byers of Bay City Central.
First of 2 free throws is good. Second one, 3 pieces of iron and won't drop. Here they come down to the other end of the floor. Hummerhouse going to the hole strong, can't get it. One and done.
Good
as
shot.
Central gets it again. 25 ticks left. Central might look to take the last shot of the quarter, but the unforced turnover in the corner gives the ball back to Western.
Western Warriors still playing hard, Jeff, doing a great job trying to get themselves back in this game, but 39-22 with 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
As the ball goes on the right side wing, a nice skip pass. Great look at the basket again. Shot is good and hit the floor hard.
Roberts.
She's really made a lot of hustle plays today for Bay City Central. And Western's going to get their hands on it with 5.1 ticks left in the third. Little floater from 15, unable to make it happen. Her own rebound on the putback. That's no good. At the end of 3, it's 39-22. Central over Western. Back in a moment for the Final 8 on Bay County TV.
Over the years, he's put his heart into being your dad. He was always there to fix things. Now that he needs help, don't lose hope. Covenant Center for the Heart is leading the way in minimally invasive heart options for inoperable or high-risk patients, with the first and most comprehensive structural heart disease program in the Great Lakes Bay region. It's extraordinary heart care, close to home.
Back on Bay County TV, Jeff Doan and Mike Wasdala along with you. Dylan Sauber taking care of the camera action today.
Trying to keep us in line, too. He's got a full-time job.
That's a tough job trying to keep the two of us in check. He's done masterful in the first game.
He's done a wonderful job.
Western's got to have some instant offense. There's the look. There's Lukowski. She had the foul trouble, had to sit for a while, but makes an instant impact to start the second half.
Another nice high-low game right there for Bay City Western. Good hustle by the Warriors, thrown out of bounds back over to Bay City Central. Just underway, 39-24.
Slocum should have just slowed down a little bit. She got a little anxious, tried to force that ball someplace that it wasn't supposed to be going. And turnover gives the ball back to Central, up 15. Oh boy. And Lukowski is down, and
you're going to keep an eye on her.
Let's see if that's an ankle.
2 more for number 11, Grace
Weitzel.
She's trying to
with the deuce, but I was watching Lukowski on this end. I did not see that. Thank you, Mike Vincent, for letting us know that the basket went in.
The basket did go in.
Stepped on the line.
She's trying to fight it off.
Come back. I think Lukowski's going to come out for just a minute.
Number 22, Paige Hummerhouse.
She's a tough cookie, but I think, it's just amazing in the game of basketball. There's not more turned ankles with all the stuff going on down there in the lane.
Her right ankle looks like it's a little bit sore, but, she hit the floor hard, so could be cobwebs knocked loose there, too. So have to look and see what's going on. Great-looking 18-footer, 2 pieces of iron, unable to drop for Hummerich. And that's frustrating because she had her feet squared up, got a great look.
It's just amazing how that's some days you're the pigeon and some days you're the statue. It just doesn't want to go in.
And that ball is going to be back on the baseline because it was not touched. And again, another opportunity for Western to cut into that deficit. They've got it down to 13 with still plenty of time left, 6:46 in the fourth.
That's an eternity in a basketball game.
Nice job by Myers going to the hole.
Myers foul on the paint.
And there's no better way to score points than with no time coming off the clock. Oh, no, don't tell me that you were thinking the same thing, Coach. That's like the 3rd time this week I've done that. Oh, my.
Great minds think alike.
I appreciate getting pushed into your category, Coach.
Oh, boy.
First of 2 is good for Myers. The second one off the mark. Got to have a jump ball. Off the alternate possession, it goes back to Central. But don't look now, we got a 12-point ball game,
I'll
Coach.
tell you what, they start making a couple 3-pointers and get some hoops going and make their free throws. They're going to be right back in this ball game.
Just getting the ball in time. And Addie Richard will get the ball back and bring it up over the timeline. Man, she just tried to force that before Morris was across the line, and that ball's going to go back over to Western.
I like the way the girls are getting on the floor, Jeff, going after the basketball. A little momentum right now on the side of Bay City Western. A couple baskets and you start feeling good about yourself.
See what they can do to make something happen here. The next basket will cut it back to single digits. As they've got a little weave, corner cut. When your eyes go off the ball to make your pass before you receive the ball, it sailed through the fingertips, and huge break for Central. As Jenna Morris brings it back into the front court. There's a nice look underneath and an easy deuce for Cheslak.
Nice pass down low. Jenna Morris having a really nice second half for the Warriors, Jeff. There's one. Oh, I thought that was going down.
Boy, that thing kissed off the glass and just came up a little bit short, and I think that was Swartz in the corner. Underneath to Alexis Smith. Can't get it. Gets her own rebound and put back. I think she misses on purpose sometimes so she can get the rebound stats, too.
And she used the left hand, too, right there, Jeff, the first time.
That's a huge basket in this game, but it's a 16-point lead, and she gets the Windex out and cleans the glass off the Western miss.
She's played tough on both ends of the floor.
Oh, behind the back. And at the other end, it leads to 2 free throws. What a pretty move.
Smiles to the Wolves faithful.
Ooh-wee, that was something pretty.
Wow.
Is that ever pretty?
Ooh-wee. She does a nice job handling the rock. They'll be talking about that when they watch the replay on Bay County TV.
Byer with the first of 2 free throws is good. Again, we've said it a few times, much improved free throw shooting from the first meeting.
I want to say a couple thanks to Jeff, to Jen Thunberg, the AD here at Central, Tim Marciniak, the principal, Andy Kowalczyk, the assistant principal, and the Booster Club for helping us out. We'll get to some sponsors here in a few seconds, but we want to appreciate them, say thank you so much for your hospitality. We couldn't do it without you.
As Western Needs instant offense. There might be the start of it. Tickle of the twine on the trifecta. Hummerick House made it look good, squared up the feet and let it fly.
No, she's a player. I remember her from last year. She can play the game, and she gets hot. She can fill it.
Another unforced turnover by Central gives Western another chance to cut into the 14-point deficit. I'd look for Hummerick House in the corner to see if she can go for a double. See if they can get a rotation and get her the ball. Oh, another great opportunity and just not able to hang on to the ball to finish. As Jenna Morse comes into the front court. Back up top, and she's going to be patient offensively running the offense. They've got nothing but time now, up 14 with the ball. The shot is missed and down on the floor as that shot is going to go out of bounds. Another hustle play from Michaela Roberts. Yeah. Doesn't show up in the stats, but they're huge.
Getting on the deck, coming in for the Warriors is number 1, Schwartz. She is going out number 14, Bree Myers. 44-30, 4 minutes exactly to go, Jeff, here in the ball game. Wolves up 14.
Central's got to be in a position here where you want to take the air out of the ball a little bit and force Western to expend a lot of energy defensively. Skip pass stolen by the Western Warriors. Coming down the floor, and that was Weitzel, and she could not finish. And then we're going to have a foul. We got 3 Warriors that were surrounding Jenna Morse, and we're going to have a foul.
You know, at this point with 3:37 to go, it's not like a stall or anything, Jeff. You're just going to work the ball around on the offense and pull it out, make the Warriors come out and play man-to-man. You're going to be shooting 2 free throws for the rest of the game. So, you know, you might just want to pull it out, get them to play man-to-man, make your free throws. But it's not so much a stall as just patience on offense. They're deadly from the free throw line this afternoon.
Huge
they're
improvement.
75%, maybe 80.
I would say they're solid 70 to 75%, which is, again, compared to the first game, much better. Nice routine. Bend to the knees, flick of the wrist, all cotton on the delivery. Trying to make instant offense again. Western turns the ball over, another unforced turnover, and Central returns the favor. Look who gets the loose change down here again. Another one that doesn't show up in a lot of the big-time stats. But Roberts with another great play.
Roberts all over the floor. Good shot.
As we're going to have Roberts with a reach-in foul with 3:03 left. Central 46, Western 30 right now.
Roberts of Central. Roberts third.
Got some subs. Could have a timeout Western. We'll take a break and be back in a moment on Bay County TV.
AAA Transport and Limousine is the Great Lakes Bay region's most reliable and requested transportation service. For over a decade, we have been helping our clients to get to their destination on time, in style, and comfort. AAA's services include non-emergency medical transport, wheelchair accessible, school transportation, and shuttle services. We strive to provide exceptional customer service and tailor our fleet to meet your individual needs. Rest assured that you are in safe hands when you ride with AAA Transport and Limousine. To set up your next appointment, give us a call at 989-893-8294.
Back on Bay County TV, Jeff Doan and Mike Wasdala and Dylan Sauber doing a great job on the camera today. Our trifecta of fun here at Bay City Central for the first of 2. Hummerick House with that pass. Slocum to Schwartz, the freshman. Oh, Schwartz thought about burping that one up. Tries to go inside. Alexis Smith said nope.
7'7" wingspan for that young lady.
As Western inbounds the ball. Another unforced turnover again. That might be the resounding theme for this Western loss. They just have had too many unforced turnovers.
Not like them. Not like the Warriors, Jeff.
That's very unaccustomed to what their normal is. 2:29 left in the ball game. Still a 16-point Central lead. Underneath to Alexis Smith. Oh, just flip it up over the back shoulder, kiss it off the glass, and granted a deuce.
That's her 20th point.
Slocum with a triple, can't get it to drop. They get that ball to Jenna Morris. It's great. She comes back and she's chirping for that ball. Gimme, gimme, gimme. She wants to be the floor general to set things up. Roberts with the little baby hook, can't get it to drop. Gets a second chance opportunity, can't get it to drop. $1.50 and counting left in the game.
They got a little height in the game right now with Roberts and Smith, Jeff.
Schwartz halfway down and can't get it. We're easily a double-double right now for Alexis Smith.
Yep.
20 points and probably in the teens for rebounds. And again, Morris, that's a nice job. When you have an opportunity, Bruce Morris says, oh, I happen to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Got it swatted right off the shoulder blade.
A couple of thanks to some of our sponsors. Yeah, he's been around a long time. Jeff Covenant Healthcare, Bay City Bills, Village Towing and Auto Repair, AAA Transport, and our official signs, Eberhard Sign Works, 108 Woodside Street in Essexville, and our good friends Shirts, Mugs, and More, the official apparel provider for Bay County TV.
Second shot goes up, third shot goes up. Perseverance pays off for Byers. As Central in control in this one, 50-30. We're in the final minute. Schwartz lets it fly, has another great look at the triple.
That looked good from here, didn't it?
They're going to get another opportunity. She's going to burp it up from a little farther out and can't get it. And there's going to be a foul as Trumbull's going to go to the free throw line at the other end.
That jump ball.
Did they get a jump ball?
Yeah, they called jump ball.
And for the Bulls, number 14, Michaela Roberts. Also back in for the Bulls, number 10, Katie Van Wermer.
The floor general comes off the floor. Played a real nice game tonight, Jenna Morris.
Yeah, Jenna Morris had a nice game this afternoon. This is a big win for Bay City Central.
Ball knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say that it was last touched by Central and goes over to the Warriors.
Yeah, Coach Thunberg had his team prepared, ready to go for this game day, Jeff. They played an extremely good basketball game, did Bay City Central.
Schwartz, the freshman. Back up top to Whitesell. Slocum with the left-hand dribble. Again, Western has to run that offense from 26, 20 feet out. The Central's really pressing it defensively. We're going to have a foul on the play, and that could be the 7th team foul and a little 1-on-1 for Western here late.
23.2 to go, 50-30. Jeff, you look at this game at half, it was 24-17. Western got themselves back in it, but a big start in the third quarter for the Wolves kind of sealed the deal for Bay City Central.
First of two is good. But this game's tickling an hour and a half. A lot of free throws shot in this game.
Yeah, there was.
Another nice free throw.
Lewandowski. Kenzie Lewandowski with good-looking free throws for the Warriors. Still like the Warriors. A lot of fighting young ladies left, Jeff. They're gonna play 32 minutes, so take your hat off to them. They're still giving a good effort.
Yes, indeed. It is all about 32 minutes of effort.
It is.
Doesn't matter what the score is. And the ball goes back the other way. And again, you know, there's a little bumping going on, but it's a time score situation thing. If nobody looks like they're going to get hurt by it, you know, you got to swallow the whistle once in a while and just let these kids play, and they just did it again. And that one might have been a little bit more intense.
Grace Weitzel with the foul.
She might have realized that she was going to pick up her fifth, and that was an aggressive foul.
Weitzel exits the game with 7 points and 2 rebounds for the Warriors.
Weitzel leads with 7 points to the automatic statistician, the golden tones of Mike Vincent over there. He's got those stats down pat.
I'm sure Bruce Moore just came in and reminded the girls that football season ended about 6 weeks ago. And there's Roberts with another free throw. Now we're going to get a steal at the other end. Is Hemrickhouse going to be able to get it to go in the hole? No. Rebound and the putback, unable to go with 5 ticks left. 0.5.
Foul call number 12, Addie Richard of Central.
But this got chippy at the end, and if this is any indication of what we're going to see in the boys' game, oh boy. Another halfway down the hole and rolls back out for Plambeck. Let's see if she can get the second one. Nice adjustment, rattles it home. And all they got to do is inbound this, and it's over. That's all there is.
There isn't anymore.
The final score, Bay City Central 50, Western 33. Back in a moment, we'll put the wraps on this one on Bay County TV.
You treat your family with extraordinary care every day, which is why when it comes to their health, more of you choose Covenant Healthcare. We specialize in extraordinary care, from diagnosis to recovery, from babies to grandparents. Learn more about our extraordinary bariatrics program. Sign up for our free seminar.
Back at the post-game show, Jeff Doan and Mike Wisdala along with you. And this was a game that was close early, but that big run the Central had, that 14-0 run, gave them a cushion. Although Western came back, Central was able to maintain the lead.
Yeah, you know, they got down 24-7, Jeff, the Warriors did at the half, got themselves back in it, but a big run in the third quarter by the Wolves. And Alexis Smith, you know, what can you say, 20 points, 11 rebounds, really shot well from the free throw line when you got there. The whole team shot well for Central for the free throw line. So really overall, good defense by Bay City Central, good offense. They got to the free throw line, made the free throw, complete game.
It's a huge turnaround from the first game in free throw percentage, so that's a huge factor. But Central ran their offense well and made enough shots to win the game. Now you look at Brian Merritt and the Western team and you go, they took great shots. Just some days, you know what it's like sometimes. You just cannot have that shot finished. And it's a problem they've been having a little more often than he'd like.
Well, and as a player and as a coach, Jeff, you know, it just, there's nothing you can do. You can't explain it. It's just not happening. And then as a coach, you look down the bench and you're trying to find that combination that can get you the quick spark, the quick baskets, and you just can't find it. It's not happening. And everybody goes through it. You learn from it. You go watch the video tonight. You find the good things. You work on the other things, and you get ready for the next game. And there's no rest for the weary because you're going to have to play probably on Monday or Tuesday next week. So that's the way it is.
So you get a split for the year. Does that mean that everybody's happy?
No.
Well, you didn't even have to think about that, Coach.
No, you don't want to split. You want to go 28-0 during the season, but you know, you just got how you handle the valleys will determine determine how you handle the peaks and everything, Jeff. And they just got to put this in the rear view mirror, forget about it, get to work tomorrow, watch the videos, and get ready for the next game. It's very simple.
Well, it was a great first game. We can't wait for the second half of the doubleheader. Thank you for being with us. We'll talk to you soon.